Okay, so welcome to this video, and it's the first video, actually not the first video on this channel, but I'm going to show you how to make a story game in Roblox Studio part 1, so let's start. Okay, so first go to game settings, and you can start by adding your starter GUI and your frame. So let's add screen GUI, name this main, and then ignore GUI insets. Frame size 1010, and now you can customize it by changing the color is all you can do. So I like this color, blue, so that's what I'm using. You can use any color, it really doesn't matter as long as your game is working. So okay, next we're going to get a text label. And what you need to do is size 0000 and scale it up like this. Perfect. So now you want to center this. And you might be wondering why that was important. What I just did is so it scales on all devices. Now you should customize this. Like if you want, you can do transparent background, but you can also do something like UI corner and something like this. And basically it's going to say starting. It's going to say starting, and you can change the color and the font how you like it. And so my color and my font, I like this font, but you can do any font. Okay, so now we're going to make that frame that shows all of the players. So no, we're not going to do that. Right now, we don't need anything. That's going to be in the future episode. So we're adding a local script, actually a server script. And so it's going to say wait. No, it's not what it's say. It's going to say wait. No, for I, comma, V in pairs. Wait, no, sorry. For I equals 1, 0, -1, do wait 1, and script.parent.frame.textLabel.text. Starting and I dot, and then you can add ... And remember to do it like this, exactly like this, but you can change starting into whatever you want. Okay. So now it should look like this on all devices, by the way, so you have to make sure it works, it's mobile compatible and stuff like that. I don't have it for Xbox since I'm not doing those controls, but I can do export support in a future part. So, okay. Now, and then I'm gonna end. Oh wait, no, I did something wrong. And so we have to change this to, we're gonna have to make a variable local timer equals, and then put your timer time. I'm gonna put 30. I'm gonna put actually 60, but you can put whatever you want. So right here you're gonna write timer, and now we can start, and there should be a countdown happening. And now it's working. So, I forgot to do something important, by the way, because you can see that I can walk around and stuff like that. So, okay, we're gonna stop this. Okay. So now, starting in, let's go to starter player. Where's walk speed and character walk speed 0. So you can't walk, and jump power 0. You can't walk, you can't jump. And auto jump, I don't know why you need auto jump. Okay. So now I think this is almost next we can move on to the next part of the tutorial. Not the next part, but next part of part 1. So you can see we have a timer going. Okay. So at the end of the timer, when the timer goes off, let's just say script.parent.frame.text label.text equals time up. We're gonna change this later, but for now we're gonna do that. So, and let's change the timer just for testing to 10, so we can wait less time. So you can see it's going down. 1, time up. So that's perfect. It worked. So make sure you're following along. Set it back to whatever time you actually want it to be. So now, what you want to do, delete this entire line. So, okay. And then, oh wait, no, don't press undo. And then change the text to teleporting. ... Perfect. So now, so press view, and then you have to turn on, what is it, asset manager. Go to places, story simulator, and then you want to, no, go back to places. Oops. Places, story simulator, right click, and then you can't see when I right click, but press add new place when you right click, and name this to rename story. Okay, so now you're gonna get teleported to the real story. Not yet though, because we didn't script that yet, so hang tight. What you're going to do is get this, paste this in game, get service, teleport server, teleport, and then you got the ID, delete this, and we're going to also delete this. No, it's not what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do for I, V impaired, game.players get you. Players, not So what you want to do on the game we made called Story, you're going to want to copy ID to clipboard by clicking on it and then paste in the ID. And if you copy the ID, look at your clipboard. What you copied should be the number of the game. It's not going to be exactly like mine. Let's try it. So we have an error. Let's check the output. Of course, cannot teleport in the Roblox studio. Okay, so we're gonna have to test this in an actual game of this. Let's start. I mean, well, it should work. So let's try testing this in the actual thing. So let's wait for this to go. Okay, our code worked, and since we did not build anything on story, it is a base plate. Okay, so we're back in studio. What you want to do is open your script and paste this in, and change this equal 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 equal. Delete this, tab all of this, and add an end here. So perfect. So if game.private server ID equals nothing and game.private server owner ID is 0 because it's not a person, then you can do this. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm making a host system where the host can press start. So else, I'm going to say else. Okay, good. Else, we're going to make a G. Okay. Do the same thing with the side. Customize it just like the other thing. Okay, now you're gonna write the script. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to say name your text label and okay, text label is starting. text button is start. So guys, script dot parent dot frame dot text label. Oops, text. No, it's not called text label anymore. Sorry. You also want to change this to saying starting, and then also starting dot visible equals false. Script dot parent dot frame dot start dot visible equals true. Perfect. You're done. So, and then all we have to do is script the start button. This is really simple. No. Okay. Local script. The usual mouse button, one click, connect, blah blah blah. You guys probably know this if you are a scripter, so you want to write. I'm gonna do an event, remote, script.parent.remote event fire server. Now you're gonna add a server script. Script.parent.remote event.onServer event connect function script. We're gonna copy from this script, and we're gonna do this, the for I be in pairs, paste it in, and I think it should do the same thing as before. So I'm going to make a private server in this game, and let's see if it works with our start button and everything like that. Okay, I'm in my private server, so if I press start, I'm the leader of the private server, of course. So if I press start, is there an error? Let's see. Developer console, server, frame. Oh, okay, I see the problem. Let's go back to the main. Okay, so what happened? If you didn't know, we have to change the script, cause you have basically, if you don't understand code and you're just watching the tutorial, that error meant frame is not a valid member of text button, is what it says. So basically, I think what I did, players and nothing else but main frame start, line 4, it says. Okay, let's check this out. Line 4, line 4? Wait, script or local script? Script. It was in the script. This one. Wait, of course, you have to wait a bit. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I see the problem. Script.parent.text equals teleporting. Starting. Okay, starting. This should work. Let's, publish again to Roblox. And let's test it. Okay, let's press start once more. Starting, it's working. It says starring, but I'll fix that anyway. And it works. So, hosting system works. Basically everything I wanted to cover works. Thanks for watching part 1. I'll see you next time. Bye. And, in the next part, I think we will work on the beginning of our story. Bye.